Hey guys, it's Steven. Today I'm going to be going over a blockchain-based game. It's called Heroes of Mavia. And to start off, let's just look at the overall scope of what the gameplay will look like. And as you can see, we've got a very similar look to Clash of Clans. And if you've ever played Clash of Clans, it's just a strategy-based attack game where you set up your defenses and then you also plan your attacks based on your infantry. And let's just go ahead to their website, mavia.com. Now I'm going to be adding all their official links in the description below. I do recommend joining their Discord. We can also ask questions in the comments below, but they are very helpful in the Discord. If you have any technical questions, I'm sure they're going to be there to help you. So to start off, you're going to have just these basic defense systems, and something neat that I found is what we'll go over is as you progress through the game, you kind of start at different time frames as far as technology. You're going to start with basically just like they call it the junk era, where your systems are pretty low tech. And then as you progress through the stages and level up, you're going to get more higher tech. You're going to go through the Renaissance era. You're going to go through the I guess they call it the Dubai stage, and then they also have like a Las Vegas stage. So we're going to go over that and some more dynamics. We're also going to go over the infantry, just basically different types of characters they have, and different types of strengths and weaknesses. So it's pretty similar to like a rock, paper, scissors type of dynamic where one will be able to affect the other. And what really sets this game apart is the fact that, especially from Clash of Clans, is you're going to be able to play to earn, and there's going to be a dynamic where you're going to be able to basically steal money from people. You're going to be able to steal their rubies, and what's pretty interesting as well that I found is these rubies are going to be used for in-game benefits. So you're going to be able to just upgrade your characters, upgrade your equipment with those rubies. So let's keep moving on here. We're going to have a very interesting marketplace. Some pretty interesting attributes that I found is being able to rent out your land. If you're outside the game and you don't want to purchase land, you're going to be able to, purchase your own NFTs and then use those NFTs within different lands to accumulate the resources that you want. So a pretty interesting dynamic, and we'll definitely see how that plays out over time. As of right now, I believe they're predicting a Q4 launch this year, so you do have some time to do your research and definitely just keep an eye on all these different dynamics that are playing out here. Going over the game deck, we're going to look at some more features here. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this. I'm going to have the link in the description below for you to go through, but just a few things. We're going to be acquiring resources. You're going to have gold, oil, and ruby. And as you can see, they wanted to incorporate different attributes such as, being able to play to earn and having NFT assets, and then combining those with the games like Clash of Clans. And as you will see, I think they've done a pretty good job in incorporating all those things together. And as we talked about before, creating value by attacking and earning rubies, being able to earn while offline by renting, but you'll also be able to earn rubies by just successfully defending your base. And most importantly, we'll have the matching skill levels so that everybody will basically have a fair fight. It won't be so easy to overpower bases just based on your attributes. So going over this, it's very similar to Clash of Clans, where you're going to be building your defenses. You'll have your as you level up your HQ, you'll be able to build more high-tech defenses and attacks. And yeah, it's very similar to Clash of Clans in that area. And what I really wanted to do a deep dive into, and what really sets Heroes of Mavia apart, is the cryptocurrency and the token, the reward system. So let's dive into that. The main token is going to be the MAVIA token. This is going to be used for governance. This is also how most people will enter the ecosystem. If they want to buy land, if they want to acquire NFTs, they're going to have to use the MAVIA token. You're also going to have staking rewards for the MAVIA token. So this is how the liquidity pools will be used most likely. And the MAVIA token is going to be the token with the most liquidity is going to have the most amount of money in it, so it'll be the more stable token. And as it says here, Mavia is not going to be used for in-game. And for in-game, you're going to have the Ruby token, and this will be your rewards token. And how they're going to incentivize that the Ruby token stays within the system is by using that token to upgrade the NFTs. They also have a mechanism for incentivizing people to buy the token outside of the system, and also to incentivize people to not exit through this Ruby token. They're going to be incentivized to exit through the Mavia token. And I will go ahead and show you that right now. Here we've got a flow chart of the token within the system. To start off, you would buy the tokens from an exchange. From the exchange, they will go to a MetaMask wallet, just as you would with any other Web3 application. You would then connect your MetaMask wallet, and from there, you will be able to purchase your NFTs, and they will still be stored within your MetaMask wallet, just like it would with any other NFTs. And as you purchase these NFTs, there's not going to be any fee. And once you have these assets, you will be able to use those assets, such as the base, which is basically your land. You're going to have your heroes, which will be your fighters, and you're going to have your statues, which is kind of like a boost for your base. And using those, you'll be able to earn your Ruby tokens. This is how all the new rubies will come into circulation, and then you're left with a choice to either withdraw those rubies, or you can use those rubies to upgrade these NFTs and increase the value of your assets. So what really sets Heroes of Mavia apart, this whole system, is how you can withdraw and come into the system through the Ruby token. So there's going to be a 15% withdraw fee. 15% is going to be burned. Now, to offset that, they've increased the bonus. So if you were to come from outside the system, if you want to upgrade your assets, you'll be able to have a 10% bonus. So what this is going to do is it's going to increase the value of the token within the game. The way I look at it is the value of the token is going to be worth about 25% more within the game versus without with selling it. So another thing this is doing is it's going to incentivize people to not exit through this lower liquidity pool, which is the Ruby token. There's not going to be as much liquidity. Instead, what this is incentivizing people to do is to take your income. Effectively, you have your assets and you have your currency, your income, and invest those in-game assets into your NFTs. And then from there, if you do want to exit your positions, you're able to sell those NFTs in the Mavia marketplace. And then from there, using the Mavia token as the larger liquidity pool, you'll have a lot more stable price for both tokens. And just to compare, you have the Axie Infinity chart here. And if we just kind of compare, this is in July where the bull run started happening here. You had this nice move higher, and this is the Axie Infinity. So this would be the the governance token. And if you compare that to uh, the basically the income token that all the axes receive, you can see this huge difference where it's had a large drop off from a high of 30 all the way down to under a penny. So almost a 90% drop. So this is what they're trying to solve here. And I think they found a very good solution to that. So I am very interested to see how all this plays out. And this is actually a pretty high level overview. There's actually a lot more detail in how the tokens, like the Ruby tokens, will work within the game. And I'm going to do a quick review of that right now. So I am a member of the Neo Tokyo Metaverse Gaming Project, and we were lucky enough to have a AMA with Tristan and Yvonne here, and they did a very lengthy, over an hour long AMA with us, and really went into detail with the projects. And the first thing I want to cover with this AMA is Yvonne here went into detail and kind of showed us how he's breaking down, and this is basically his simulation of how the tokens will work within the game. So just basically the Ruby token, and I'm going to play it here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear him or not. I'm just going to just turn it down here in case you can, and just talk over him a bit here. But as you can see, very thoughtful, very detailed simulations of what happens if people are attacking, and what happens if somebody's winning too much, and basically just how to regulate the system and make it fair, and make the token economy last. So obviously they're going to be able to explain it a lot better than I can. So I am going to link their YouTube page, and this is available to everybody. So I do recommend, if you have the time and you are very interested, to just look over the entire project, and check this particular section out as well. To finish this video, I'm just going to go over the art and the storytelling, the lore, and to have a great project that's going to last and really bring in a bunch of attention, you need to have great art, you need to have great graphics, and you need to have a great story to tell. So overall, with this story, I like it. It fits very well with the game that we're playing. And to go over that, uh, basically how the game starts is um, you are coming from, basically the entire universe is looking for these rubies. These rubies are a powerful energy source from within the universe. So basically you have these people, and not necessarily just people, it could be animals and all sorts of different characters. They come and they want to colonize this land. So they use all their money and their resources to purchase the land, and then with those resources, they create their their bases, and basically with all the junk that they can find, and that's basically how you start the game. So you're starting at this low class, sort of just low technology period, and then from there you evolve into a sort of Renaissance type sci-fi art, and then the higher tiers is where you evolve into the high tech Las Vegas, Dubai style civilization. So overall, it fits very well with the game. And what we have going on here, this is from the AMA. This is basically Aben here, and he is showing the process of creating these. This is basically going to be the trailer. So the type of style they're going for, if you've ever seen Clash of Clans, you've probably seen one of their commercials. So they're going for a similar style of Clash of Clans, and then maybe have a little bit of a Pixar type of action here. And yeah, I think it looks great. And obviously, this takes some time. So they are putting the time in to really put in the detail. And yeah, I mean, I feel it looks great. So to finish off, we'll go check out the Discord and see what that has to offer. So in the Discord, you'll find a bunch of helpful people, a bunch of helpful links, and just some cool stuff. So this is going to be one of the characters within the game. Obviously, this will be similar to like dragons in Clash of Clans, where they'll be able to drop bombs from high. So you have the flying types. You'll have like the types of you have like the archers, and then you'll have the barbarians and all different types of assets. So I believe it was 12 in all. So yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff to come. And just to finish on a great note here, I want to point out something really cool that I've never seen in another project, and just kind of shows you how open these guys are here. So you can actually come in here during the day, and you can watch them create the game in real time. So you'll be able to see the assets being created, and just watch and chill, and have the music going in the background. It's a really cool vibe. So I do recommend you joining the Discord, and I look forward to seeing you guys in there. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll catch you next time.